Now this is another video from your boy Eli Daniel, but I'm gonna show you this. See, here's a YouTuber that you don't even know. In my last video, I showed you a YouTuber that you never knew, and his name was something. Was Fusion Droid. And here is Drew's MC, a famous kind of YouTuber. Let's look at his videos. Let's see how many subscribers he has. 3.31 million subscribers just from this. Let alone, he used to be doing this, but now he does more age-appropriate things. That's a lie, because I've watched literally everything, and I know that's not true. You can even go back and do it. Not true. I know these are all kid videos. So yeah, there. Let's go what this is.
Did you know that there are certain events that can be activated if the player follows some specific steps? In Act 2, when the player faces a choice with who the protagonist should spend the weekend with, the cursor will forcibly push to choosing Monica. However, managing to choose Yuri on Natsuki will result in the game pausing momentarily before a white status screen and a pair of purple eyeballs appear staring at the player. After a few seconds, the cloakroom will appear in the background faintly scrolling downwards, and randomly generated text will appear at the bottom along with a bunch of Monica buttons. Clicking any of the buttons will result in everything turning to normal and Monica being excited for the player choosing her. In Act 2, during the player's first interaction with Yuri, her right eye will slowly start to drift away from her head until it completely disappears from the screen or Yuri changes expression. During Act 2, if the player writes 3 poems for Yuri, the water fountain scene repeats itself. Afterwards, the screen goes black for a couple of seconds, followed by a close-up of her face with completely white eyes accompanied with a loud, distorting music. This is followed by a glitching Yuri sprite before going back to normal. Pretty cool, right? Subscribe for more Doki Doki Ditch.
Okay, let's see. Okay, what was I gonna do again? Okay, fuck. That girl would literally get demonetized so hard that she would get criticized. That in public is illegal. Let's react to this guy. I love this guy. He's my favorite one, but not
Hello everyone and welcome back to my second channel. This is not my main channel. If you thought it was, get your sorry little butt out of here, because this is my second channel, and here we don't do things like we do it on the main channel. We're not so serious and scripted on this channel, okay? We like to get goofy and wacky and silly, and we also like to drink LaCroix. So that's why I've got one here, and I've been biting my nails a lot recently, so I'm having some trouble opening this. Today we got a nice hibiscus LaCroix. Hi, hibiscus. Today, I thought of kind of an interesting idea for a video. I'm not sure how this is going to work out, but I've seen Cody do a couple of videos where he makes songs on his second channel, and I was thinking that would be really fun to do. And then I thought, what if instead of just like making songs, I put myself in other people's songs? That's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm totally taking this idea from Cody, but instead of making my own song, I'm going to be taking the copying one step further, because I'm going to be inserting myself into somebody else's song. You guys might remember Steven Scherer. I've made a couple. I just took a listen to.
Leave your theories in the comments below. I'll pick my favorite from the next episode. Yeah. Film theory. Or game theory kind of thing. Yes, film theories. Well, song. I love it. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go.
this song Slushy. It is about slushies, and I think it would be pretty fun to drop a verse on it, honestly. What I'm kind of thinking is in between two of his choruses, I can just make my own little verse section, and then I can just spit some bars. 8 million? I guess he's got 8 million subscribers, but damn, he's really out here. Alright, let's listen to Slushy.
Down for a good time, who's with me? Tired of the inside, so let's be lit in the sunshine. Go crazy, we can keep it cool with a slushy. Got slip and slides, and top down rides, and barbecuing every night for picnic vibes.
Alright, so you get the picture. Barbecuing every night for picnic vibes. They're keeping it cool with the slushy. It's about like a hot summer's day. He's got slushy machines all over the background of this video. He's got girls dancing. He's got his friend in the pool here. Everybody's got beach balls. We're just vibing out and we're keeping it cool with a slushy. It's kind of weird that nobody is holding a slushy in this entire video. Everybody's holding beach balls and the slushy machines are just kind of in the background. Oh, she's got one. This girl's got one in the background. She's got one of those long cups that are usually for like alcoholic slushies. She's just vibing back there with one of those slushies that you get in Vegas that's like full of rum. We're keeping it cool with a slushy back here, bitch.
We can keep it cool with a slushy.
So honestly, we can hate on like YouTuber musicians all day because this is like a kid's song and it's corny, but like production-wise, this actually sounds pretty good. He definitely went to like a professional producer for this, and so it's a decently impressive song. He's got some sweet dance moves, and I honestly feel like the only thing that could possibly make it better is if I just dropped a quick fat bar or two in between two of these choruses. I got the song in here. I've got a decent chunk of space here to drop my verse. Basically what I have to do is first fill this up with like some kind of instrumental. I'm gonna see if I can maybe find the instrumental of the song and then make a little beat for this section. His verses are pretty poppy. I probably want to make mine a little bit more hip-hoppy. Now, I did see that he made a video where he talks about making the song. Oh yeah, here. Recording a new summer song called Slushy. I like that the thumbnail is him playing the keyboard outside with a microphone, like that's how he really made the song. So he played the whole thing on his keyboard, recorded it right into his computer, and sang at the same time. And that's how he made this song. And he definitely didn't go to a professional producer to do this. And then you click on the video and he's in a studio with a professional producer. But maybe they'll play part of the instrumental in this video and then I can just slap it onto the song.
Here we go.
Aha, he does.
Oh yeah, that is what I'm talking about.
Okay, he's making it very easy for me. I can just download the instrumental and then put it in the background. And then maybe spice it up a little bit. And then I can spit a fatty on this. Spit a fatty verse. Okay, so I just downloaded the audio for the entire video, so now I gotta actually find, oh my god. Yeah, maybe I should have figured out a better way to do this. I just downloaded the entire audio for this video.
Of how this song Slushy actually sounds. Let's get going.
Oh, what was that sound?
Let's get going. Oh yeah, that is...
Okay, one thing I'm noticing is I almost have a perfect loop of this beat, except at the very end he says, oh yeah, because in the video where he's playing it, he says that out loud.
Oh yeah, that is what I'm talking about.
But honestly, that might be kind of hard. I might just keep that in.
Oh yeah.
So one thing is that the drums are kind of wrong. I want to kind of add my own drums if I can. I might just have to remake the guitar part on here. All right, let's try figuring out what this melody is.
Say hello to your cheesiest craving yet.
Oh, snap.
That's right. Cheez-It made a chip.
Oh, snap.
Aha! Well, that was pretty easy. Sweet. Well, Steven Scherer, guess what? I figured out how you made your song in like 3 seconds. Hire me to make your next song. I'm about to make this shit fire, dude. Okay, I'm gonna try to play this and record it in. I don't have very good rhythm, especially with a Bluetooth keyboard, because there's some lag. Oh, fuck. Try again. Alright. Kind of feeling like a big shot producer now that I got this guitar loop here.
Oh yeah.
Should I keep the oh yeah in and just cut everything else out? Or just the oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the oh yeah in. Alright, I'm gonna add in a drum kit here. And now actually, you know what? Let me get my MIDI keyboard, because hopefully this will have significantly less lag and it won't sound so goddamn bad. Now we're cooking on all burners, baby. Alright, well, that might be good. Bitch, I got slushies in my ass, I got slushies in my mouth, I got slushies on my, I got ice on my wrist, I got lots of stuff that you want. I was just trying to visualize how it would sound when I'm spitting on it. My life is a movie, I got slushies and smoothies. My life is a movie, I got slushies and smoothies. The girls are in the background because they all got cooties. Could work. I do feel like it's just a little bit lame sounding right now. We can add in some hi-hats here. Yeah, let's do that. And let's just duplicate that to make the most generic sounding hi-hat pattern known to man. Definitely needs an 808, so I will find an 808. Okay, I mean, that kind of works. I think that 808 might be a little bit much. Can we find one that's just like a little bit nicer and not so disrespectful? Hey, I just realized I look just like Steven when he was making the song. This is how you make a song! This drum pattern, the hi-hats could use a little more flavor, so I might add a little bit of like, whoa. I might add a little bit of, ho! I don't know about that. Like, some of that. Okay, I've got a fun little chant here. I could kind of put that on the offbeat. Alright, now let's throw back in the oh yes and see how that sounds, because with all this other shit added, it might sound kind of cool. Oh yeah. Oh, it does sound kind of cool. I feel like it'd be kind of cool if it sounded like it was coming from a walkie-talkie or something. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. EQ it a little bit, take out some of the low end, take out some of the high end. I feel like the guitar doesn't match the right sound of the guitar in the song. Yeah, let's, maybe change the preset here. Ooh, that's kind of cool, actually. It's a little bit, more aggressive. Sounds a little bit more rock and roll. I feel like it's got to kind of evolve as the verse goes on, so maybe in the second half of the verse, I can throw in some, more like chord guitars, whatever that would be called. Guitars playing chords instead of single notes. Let me see if I can get that poppin'. I wonder if instead of having this 808 here, maybe we can go to a different bass as well. I feel like it should go into like a punk rock song after that sweet ass guitar. Like the rest of the song is just it just doesn't sound right after we take it this route. But you know what? I'm fine with it. If the rest of the song suffers so that my verse can shine, fuck it. We're doing it. Maybe some little. Alright, honestly, that's sounding pretty damn good. So I think I'm gonna move on to coming up with the verse now. We'll see what I can come up with. I'm gonna throw some auto-tune on here. Before we start formulating our own lyrics, let's go into his verses and find out what he's talking about in his verses. That might help a great deal.
Yeah, the weekend's here, and the beach is near.
So he's talking about the weekend, how the beach is near, even though there's no beach to be found in this music video. They're next to a pool.
Oh, kicking in the backyard, we'll be young forever. Summer is on my mind.
Man, he was manhandling that smoothie machine. Did you see how he like cranked it down and then threw it back up? He really wants us to know that he owns these smoothie machines. Back, I say, smoothie machine. I'm done with you.
With a slushy, tan and relaxing, we got the Malibu magic and